This is a reaction and discussion while I'm trying to survive my allergies. Hopefully enough I will not die. And it's a reaction and discussion of an anime that goes by the name of Welcome to Iruma-kun Season 4, Episode 4, and the reaction is now going to commence. Thankfully enough for the power of editing, you do not have to see the horrible, I was going to say horrible resistance I'm going through, just like us currently. Your chests? Okay. Right.
Later.
Did you get so out of your systems? Are you better now? Well, Iruma. If you do it for Iruma, right? That's kind of your whole thing. Oh, shocking that these two are having a wholesome moment together. Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, because of Iruma, the greatest demon king. Yeah, of course, there we go. Hype him up. Of course it had to be Iruma. He didn't go for Valak. Oh, they're really going with the animation. She doesn't know his full name. Yep. No. It was closer.
Tomorrow.
Of course, As is the one with a different outfit because he has to be. As would be such a different character if he never met Iruma. Oh, he actually switched outfits. Sure. There we go. Synchronicity. So stupid that this is the focus. How is Iruma doing? I'm curious about them. Okay, they're using measurement stupidity. Oh, he's still calling her Clara. Is Iruma gonna flex or is it gonna be horrible? Oh wow. By the way, when did Iruma start using nail polish as well? Right. What's he gonna do now? Oh wow, okay. Alright, this is gonna be one of those funny moments, I see. Love to see it. Uh-huh. Whoa! Oh, right. Yeah, I know, he's getting into character, but it's difficult. Right. Everyone's getting crazy. Right. You traitor! Uh-huh. I knew it was basically, what is it called? Method acting? There we go, that's the thing. Barney. The first part where the man desires so soft. I mean, he's doing it in his own style, isn't that what Kalego said? Yeah. Yep. I love the transition. Why the flashbacking? I mean, my nose and the eyes are kinda bad currently, so I'm fine with whatever, I'll be honest. I wonder how Lily felt being chased by those men, there we go. And that's how Iruma actually understands it. Yeah. Right? Yeah? I mean, kind of. The whole thing, right? It's supposed to be your interpretation of the piece. Yeah, it's... There we go, let's see. Ex-Elizabeth. I don't even know how much of this you can have in the video, but it's interesting. Huh. Ooh, I'm liking this. Granted, I don't... I really don't think I have it much in the video, unless when I'm directly talking over it, but... That's a cool image. There we go. And Iruma and Purson were able to stimulate this performance. Good job. Nope. Isn't that kind of supposed to be the point? Whoa. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, starting line. Wow, the animation, they're going hard. Oh wow. I mean, your power is kind of fitting with that. Pixie. Oh? Phone? Alright, well, that's great. Only question is what's gonna go wrong, because they kind of finished it already? I don't mind it, I'm glad, but still. Ooh, costumes. So are we doing the performance in the next episode? I kinda hope so, because I would love to move on to another arc. I don't know, I just expected this to be the entire season. Indeed. But isn't kinda like the opening, you're supposed to have the same outfit. That's beautiful. Right. Sure. Huh. Secret veil. It's used by nobles. Yeah, I know. Cool. Right, it's a good contrast to his actual insane skills. Indeed. Alright, what are you gonna do? Jack Studio? Of course you are. My knowledge, money, connections. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah. In your case in particular. True. I actually agree. Oh no. I really like the Misfit quest. Okay. Pretty simple. How many students are there actually? Also, is everyone hearing this? No way. Is it magical trumpet or something?
Eventually.
Did you hear about it? Yeah. But it's the opposite, right? Yeah. Oh, is that so? Yep. He's saying that. I love that. Right. Alright, I like that. Oh. Right. Alright, 5 days. There is time. Oh. That's interesting that he made that choice. Oh? You do? Right. Yeah, I get it, but where would that be? No appearance. Okay, so everyone's gonna give their piece. I like this development. It does make sense how still they already introduce his parents the way they are. This guy is always so weird to me. But hey, demons are just talking about weird. You know, just certain specific individuals are so crazy, so weird. Is Iruma gonna try to notice him or? 13. Is he gonna be completely invisible? Hello? Right, the rain. Okay, I like it. Thankfully, no, the assault on my livelihood, being alive, my allergies, was not as horrible as I expected in this video.
A few moments later.
But yeah, in the episode itself, I actually really loved it. The animation was great. I do appreciate that Iruma's interpretation was most definitely different from what we saw. Well, I didn't actually do a reaction on it, but I did watch it in my own time, obviously, of Kalego and how he used the hellish piano that transforms. But yeah, that was a fun little aspect. Obviously, you know, the fan service of ex-Elizabeth continues. Granted, I see that, but a lot of the fan service expressions and heavy breathing, I think that's just something that's kind of in the style of the Iruma-kun show. Whenever the characters get overly excited, they always blush, they always kind of come out of breath. It's just a stylistic aspect of the show. It's not even just about fan service, because the male characters do it just as often, frankly. Especially the blushing, that's 100%. And the creepy smiles, excitement. So yeah, I do not believe it's really fan service. I actually do find it quite fitting aspect of the show. Yeah, talking about cool little aspects, I really do appreciate that Kalego is being very cool even in small moments, and saying that he was basically challenging Purson's father. But in the end, they're trying to convince Purson to join them, even from the shadows. We'll see what's going to occur there. I guess, I mean, I really should have expected this. Even if I really would have loved it, they could have just done the music festival in the next episode and nothing bad happens, and maybe the consequences of that are in the next one. Sadly, it was quite obvious with the setup of Purson's family that this was inevitable. Even though I actually find it such a big, just like the characters themselves said it, it's so much more impressive for a spy to be able to do exactly this, to be able to stand out while also being forgotten or unknown by everyone else. That's just so much more impressive. And I presume that's how he's gonna convince his father. Or maybe they're gonna go with the route of, no, just he wants to do it because of himself, he wants to have fun. And I also really am interested in the idea they mentioned that the teachers basically but the school's policy is that the students decide. They care about the students, not so much about their parents. so they can't even drop out unless the student wants them to. I feel like that will be a plot point that's relevant in the future as well, so I'll keep it in mind. But overall, very cool moment. As I said, I really enjoy how into it all the characters are. I don't think they're gonna go with the route of there is an evil plot happening in the background this time, but there can be a lot of interesting consequences. For example, having Purson be more into the main focus, as we saw even against Kalego. He was able to use his sneaking ability. Just complete invisibility, being undetectable, is very powerful, especially for a spy. So in future fights, I'm certain he can be very useful. And also, I just wonder if they do level up and Iruma levels up one more time. Alisan, the ring, is going to level up and gain even more abilities. So there is quite a lot of interesting consequences that can occur from this musical event. And they said it themselves, they're not trying to level up everyone, they're just trying to level up mostly Elizabeth and Purson. In other words, I think Iruma is also gonna get it though, because they say that Iruma shouldn't stand out too much, but kind of being the one on the piano, it feels like obviously if they're making him stand out and being the one to coordinate everyone because he's the leader, I get it, but I don't know. It's just weird that they're saying that he shouldn't stand out, even though from our perspective as the viewer it's so obvious. He obviously stands out in comparison to everyone else who's going to have the same costumes and just dance in the background. I wonder whether there's going to be any vocals. I think not, right? That's kind of what they did with the practice thing. Look at how deeply I'm discussing this completely slice of life arc. But hey, as I was mentioning, there can be a lot of interesting consequences or predicaments coming from Purson's family of being the greatest spies, etc. So I'm very excited, but for now, that is the video. Subscribe to the channel and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.